Deputy Anne Rabbitte.
Thank you, Taoiseach, it's in relation to promised legislation and in response to what you said to Deputy MacDonald earlier on. With the announcement yesterday to do with the mother and baby home and the site in Tuam, it is understood, and what you said was there was bespoke legislation will be required. Now, is that amending some of the legislation, or is that drafting new legislation? And do you foresee that in the first quarter of next year, fast-tracking that legislation so as it can run in tandem with sort of outsourcing the work that needs doing, and also have the legislation running parallel, so as that the people who are at the centre of all of these, because they're ageing, so as they don't have to wait much longer for results? Thank you.
It'll be new primary legislation, which may of course amend some existing legislation. What we want to avoid, of course, for the reasons that the Deputy says, we want to avoid a situation where nothing happens until the legislation is passed. So things that can be done without legislation in place, we'll try and do. What requires legislation, we'll obviously have to wait. Unfortunately, fast-tracking any legislation in the world of new politics is difficult. A lot of legislation is being held up because we don't have a majority government, but that is the will of the people.